Those who made the pyramids of Egypt would be surprised to know that they knew the accurate size of our Earth. Yes, you heard it right. This is not a casual thing, but by carefully looking at the size of the pyramid and understanding it, you realize that the people who made it were well aware of the accurate size of the pyramids. Dear viewers, the more we try to know about the pyramids of Egypt, the more we get entangled in it. There is no doubt that Egypt is full of mysteries that Egyptologists are trying to find out till date. The biggest mystery in these is how the pyramids were made and what was their real purpose. After years of research and hard work, we are told that the pyramids were the tombs of the ancient Egyptian pharaohs. These pharaohs were more like gods to the Egyptians than kings, who were buried in the pyramids. In fact, no evidence of any mummy from any pyramid has been found. The evidence we have is that the Great Pyramid was built with the help of 23 lakh limestone blocks. Each block is as heavy as the weight of an elephant. Its base is spread over 13 acres and its height is 481 feet. We can also see that the eastern and western walls of these three pyramids go straight towards the North Pole. Such a large structure was erected thousands of years ago in the direction of the North Pole with the accuracy of the modern compass. There is no doubt. This is the evidence that we still see today. Not only this, but the base level of the pyramids is as accurate as 0.75 inches. The engineers among you will know very well that such an accurate level of 3 acres of area can be achieved only through the modern laser leveling system of today. So we have evidence that the four side walls of the pyramid, which were placed at a particular angle, by placing 5-ton stone blocks, are exactly 230 meters long. If there is any difference between these four walls, it is not more than 2 inches. That is, these walls are 99.98% accurate in comparison to each other. The point is not yet over. Those who built the Great Pyramid were well aware of the size of the Earth thousands of years ago. Yes, listen to this point carefully. As you know, days are short in winters and nights are long. The exact opposite is found in summers, where nights are shorter. But in the year, there are only 2 days in which the nights and days are the same. One is the 21st of March and the other is the 22nd of September. In these 2 days, the sun is right in the center of the equator, as you can see in this photo. By the way, this moment is called solar equinox. This means that these 2 dates have a 12-hour day and a 12-hour night. If 12 hours are converted into seconds, they become 43,200 seconds. If 43,200 is multiplied by the height of the Great Pyramid, its answer is 6,333 kilometers. This is the same length as the polar radius of the Earth. If we look at the percentage, the calculation of the people who made the pyramids is 99.63% accurate. Now you must be thinking that this is a coincidence. Perimeter, which is 0.921 kilometers, if we multiply it by 43,200, the answer is 39,800 kilometers. You will be surprised to know that this is 99.34% accurate in comparison to the circumference of the Earth. Coincidence happens only once, but more than 99% accurate results, even that twice, puts us in deep thought. Many people still believe that this is just a coincidence. But as we just learned that 43,200, which is related to the solar equinox, is giving its proof at another place. Normally, you see 4 sides of the pyramids, but in reality, it is 8. Yes, these 8 sides are visible only from the top on the day of the solar equinox. This discovery was made for the first time in 1940 by a British Air Force pilot when he was passing over the pyramids thousands of years ago. Come to know about the polar radius of the Earth and the circumference of the equator. The pyramids of Egypt are more complicated than we think. It is difficult to believe all these facts that they were built 4,500 years ago in an ancient era. Did they have any magical power or did some other creature help them? Or were they not created by the Egyptians? Graham Hancock is the author of Fingerprints of the God. He gave the theory of linking the pyramids with the 3 stars of the Orion constellation. According to this theory, the position of the Giza pyramids exactly matched that of the 3 stars of the Orion constellation. But the problem is that these stars of the Orion constellation do not match the position of the pyramids today. Nor did they match the position of the pyramids 4,500 years ago in the time of the ancient Egyptians. Rather, they matched the position of the pyramids exactly 13,500 years ago. Match. This astronomical evidence shows that the pyramids were built in 11,400 BC by matching the stars. But at that time, there is no evidence of the existence of ancient Egyptian civilization. If you think this astronomical evidence is weak, then what do you think about this physical evidence? Professor Robert Schoch, who is a professor at the University of New York, says that the Giza Plateau, which is a dry place today, was dry during the time of the pharaohs. But this erosion on this 240 feet tall sphinx made of limestone is not just due to the wind and sand, but also due to the water. This erosion can only be possible when the water has passed through here at a speed. This kind of erosion can be seen on many other mountains which used to be covered in a thick layer of water. If the Sphinx was also built by the ancient Egyptians, then this place has remained dry to this day. Was there no water here before this era? Science has evidence that in 9700 BC, glaciers melted and became water and the sea level increased by 500 feet. During this event, a lot of water passed through this place where the Sphinx is present today. The connection between the size of the Earth and the equinox of the pyramids, they're facing the true north. The accuracy of laser leveling, the level of the base, the absence of mummies, and the accuracy of the wall of the pyramids, all these things point to the fact that perhaps they were not made by the Egyptians but by a civilization that was quite advanced in the past. It is also possible that Egyptians got these pyramids as they were and they took over them and started using them for their religion. Hieroglyphics found in Egypt at many places in which ancient Egyptians have provided a lot of information about their history and religion. A lot of information about their history and religion of the pyramid.